All right. Well, we're
Hey,
welcome to Jump and Shoot Bros.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Caleb.
I jump,
I shoot, and we're bros.
and we're bro.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
So today we're continuing the saga that has been Rockman 4 minus Infinity.
The best Mega Man game.
Yeah, Capcom really outdid themselves on this one.
I'm gonna say what really happened and go ahead and say that Capcom really missed the boat on Mega Man.
Yeah, as a franchise in
Yes.
general, they just completely missed the boat.
Because this is a ROM hack, and Capcom had nothing to do with it other than creating the assets that went into making it.
Yes, they created the base game. I mean,
Right.
look at these graphics. Look at the graphics right now that are before your eyes. I mean, Capcom could have never done something like this.
So yeah, ROM hacks. And this is the best of the ones I've played so far.
I'm having fun just watching it, and that's usually not true whenever Jeremy plays Mega Man.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty sad that we created an entire series revolving around every Mega Man game.
Well, I mean, yeah. You like them.
Yeah.
You like them, and I like a couple of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, it is what it is.
So, we can go ahead and jump right into the topic, because I have been doing something doing something related today.
Okay.
So I've been watching on Speedruns Live. Speedrunning.com. I don't remember. They're YouTube channel. Speed demos. No, not SDA.
Archives.
It's, I think it's Speedruns Live or something. Anyway, on their YouTube channel. That's where you get the A Link to the Past randomizers and the Super Metroid randomizers. So I don't know if you know about this.
I know about randomizers.
Yeah. So there's this groundbreaking new thing out. And groundbreaking from an idea perspective, if it's not groundbreaking from a technological perspective. I've been watching speedruns of A Link to the Past Super Metroid randomizer, where it's actually all the items are randomized throughout both games for each game. And like you could find Link to the Past items in Super Metroid and vice versa. And you can freely move between both games via like different doors and whatnot throughout each game. They're set doors that bring you to a set location in the other game. It's freaking crazy, man. It's one of the most fun things I've seen played, because literally, like, there are no rules at this point. Like, the ice rod for A Link to the Past could be in Norfair, and there are certain items that you have to complete each game, and they could be in the other game. Like, they could be hiding away in a difficult to find location in the other game. And the goal for this randomizer is to beat both games. It's freaking crazy, man.
So, what?
I'm telling you, that's the game. It is a ROM hack
I don't
of
understand
both
what you're
games
saying, though.
merged together into one game.
Okay, so explain this to me then. You're playing it. What's that? What is the experience of playing the game? What game are you playing?
Both of them.
But, like, I don't understand what you're saying to me.
When you move in, you're playing A Link to the Past until you go into a certain door, and then you're in Super Metroid.
Okay.
And you're playing as Samus in Super Metroid.
Okay.
The reason I feel like it's groundbreaking is
normal.
because I've never heard of a ROM hack that scopes two completely different types of games.
Well, they're both low ROM games, so it should be easy. No, that doesn't make it easy.
What I'm saying is that opens up a whole new realm of what is possible in creating ROM hacks.
Yeah.
Because now there are no rules. Like, you could have a Mega Man Mario ROM hack. Like, there's, well, maybe not because of the type of ROM it is, but you know what I mean.
No, it should be possible. Even I was just joking about the low ROM thing. I mean, they are both low ROM games, but But it doesn't really matter that much.
I think since I've never seen this before, I'm thinking it hasn't been explored much. and there's a whole lot more that can be done with it.
Well, probably so. There may be something specific about those two games that makes them
they're both Nintendo
more
games.
Practical to merge together.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that unless you're doing it, is it emulation or is it capable of running on real hardware?
I think they run it on real hardware.
Okay.
Because when they reset, or when they, if they get to a point where they need to reset to start from a certain checkpoint, it looks like the screen flashes and goes black and then goes back to the title screen. If
it's able to be run on real hardware, then there may be something specific about those ROMs that makes them relatively easy to merge to one another, because
those are the two most common randomized games because it's just all about item collection, gated pathways that require a certain item to get to, and it's a really good template for randomization because you're looking for specific items to get to different places. Right. So the story is because the guy that was doing the commentary on this specific race.
May I, hold on.
Yeah.
May I just say that this guy right here, that enemy design, great enemy design.
Yeah.
Is that how he works in Mega Man games normally?
What? How?
Where he shoots a missile, then he shoots 2 missiles, then he shoots 3 missiles, then he shoots 4 missiles.
No, he doesn't shoot any missiles. He just jumps around.
Oh, well that's a great design.
Yeah.
The way they did it there, because the way this guy, the ROM hack.
Yeah.
It's good game design.
Yeah.
Because it throws 1 missile at you, and you're like, oh, I jump over that. Then it does 2 in a pattern, and you're like, oh, I jump over this one, and I stay down for that one.
Right.
Then it does 3, and you keep on getting a more and more elaborate pattern. Good job.
Yeah.
Good work.
And he has enough HP that you're going to go through all the cycles.
Exactly. Sick.
I really want this.
Well, you're probably not going to get it by just walking right into the spikes.
No, it's a very tight slide, because the last time I did it where I thought I would make it and I slid into the spikes. So
anyway, continue. You were saying
so it's insane. The video I watched, it was a race, and races are always a lot of fun to watch. And races of A Link to the Past randomizer are really fun to watch. But they may spend. It was a 4-hour. The race was 4 hours. The first guy completed about 3.5. And they may spend an hour in A Link to the Past, and you forget that Super Metroid's even a part of it. And then they're like, okay, I've run out of options here, so I'm gonna go into Super Metroid and look for some stuff there. It's freaking crazy, man.
So is there a specific point that is a transition point between 2 games, and you just go to it when you need to switch games?
There are 4 doors in each game that are basically worthless doors. They take you to a place that doesn't matter, and those are the transition points. You walk in A Link to the Past, and you walk out of a door in Super Metroid.
Okay. Yeah, seems reasonably doable. I
don't even need an E-Tank. I don't know why I'm killing myself to get the E-Tank.
Seems pretty reasonable. I like the idea. I think I understand probably how they did it.
Yeah. I didn't know that you could do a ROM hack of 2 separate games into one game.
Well,
I didn't know that was even possible.
As long as the games are...
Basically, you had to hack one ROM to get it.
As long as the games are formatted similarly enough to each other, that you switch save slots. Just now, by the way.
That's fine. So, I mean, it doesn't oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I was actually just loading because I was getting my lives back there.
So, yeah, so the gist of what they probably did there was they took both complete ROMs.
Yeah.
And of the games, and they just because I think Super Metroid is like a 3 megabyte ROM. I think it's a 3 megabyte ROM. And I think A Link to the Past is only like 512 meg.
Yeah.
Or megabit. Or I mean, kilobytes. Kilobytes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold
on.
on.
It is megabytes in SNES, isn't it?
No, not always.
Oh.
Well, shit. Now I'm questioning that. I don't remember. See, my concern would be that the Super Nintendo can only address, I want to say, 6 megabytes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say that the Super Nintendo is only capable of addressing 6 megabytes of ROM.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's 8.
I'm gonna save state somewhere else.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You get pretty far, you get past this part, no problem. So
right.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. The Super Nintendo can address some amount of memory.
Right.
I think it's 6 megabytes because like Tales of Fantasia.
Right.
And Chrono Trigger, Crimson Echoes.
Yeah.
Are 6 megabyte games, and those are the largest ones that don't use some sort of special chip. Because Star Ocean is the largest Super Nintendo game, and I think Star Ocean is 9 megabytes or something like that, and it uses a special compression chip to even be able to address all of the memory.
Yeah. So
more than likely, they just took the 2 ROMs and they just moved the addresses for each component of one of the 2 games up to a higher spot in the memory of the cartridge, and then just changed all of the address, addresses for each thing.
Right.
And then with the doorways, they just took existing doorways that were in the game and then changed. Instead of it going into a room, they just changed it to address the other game's ROM.
Okay.
And load that. So basically, that room in that game.
It's loading separate ROMs at separate times. Like when the transition point is actually loading the next ROM.
Well, it's like, in normal conditions, the game would, the Super Nintendo would expect to be loading that room you asked for, but instead of that room being there, the other game is there.
Okay.
Okay. So that would be the gist, I imagine, of how it works.
I have a very low understanding of how ROM hacks work, but I just kind of assumed you had to have a base ROM.
Well,
to work off of, and then you put in your hacks however you want.
All that really has to happen is that the Super Nintendo has to be told to load from a certain memory address from the ROM, and then it can load pretty much anything you shove in there. That's how RNG manipulation stuff happens.
Okay.
They basically, the RNG manipulation stuff is essentially corrupting the memory into containing stuff it's not supposed to.
I see.
So you can imagine the same kind of concept, except for instead of sitting there smashing buttons until you corrupt the memory of the console to where that you create Snake or whatever it is in there.
Right.
Instead, you're just simply replacing parts of one ROM with parts of another game entirely.
Right.
And as long as you can essentially force the Super Nintendo to load to well, I guess as long as you can remap addresses in the memory of the Super Nintendo to where I guess it's kind of tricky. I'm not sure. There's got to be some sort of trickery whenever it comes to switching games to get the Super Nintendo to clear its memory completely and load the other game.
Right.
Because there are base level components of the game that load initially when you power up the Super Nintendo. Maybe it's maybe it's some sort of reset glitch of some sort. Maybe they have some way of tricking the Super Nintendo into soft resetting into the other game, and in the transition, storing the memory of whatever has transpired.
Yeah.
Between the 2 games, or something of that nature. I don't know. Interesting,
it's really
nonetheless.
Cool. It's really cool, and I'm really impressed by it. I'm also impressed by how the water physics change with every screen.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm floating to the top. The last screen I was
Well, now you're in actual water of some, you know.
Yeah,
whereas before you were in some sort of goo.
Like there are three different ways that water behaves in this game, or in this stage.
Mm-hmm.
The first is like regular Mega Man physics, where you just jump really high.
Yeah.
And then you transition to the next one where you're just kind of like stuck, like suspended wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this one where, oh shit, I sabotaged myself there. There's this one where you're just kind of suspended wherever, and then you transition immediately to this where you float to the top.
Yep.
So anyway, this guy, who's a commentator for, because speed run or especially randomizer runs are like a spectator sport at this point. Like there's randomizer runs every day that you can watch live. And I just watch them on YouTube, but they usually have two commentators that are watching kind of each screen and commenting on what's happening on each screen. And one of the commentators, like a month ago, like 4 or 5 weeks ago, who's a commentator for both games, he was just like, it'd just be cool if we could just put both games together. And the creator of the Super Metroid randomizer was like, okay, and then did, and now it's just one of the most insane things I've ever seen. Oh, I kind of screwed myself. I don't think I can make that jump. Like, from there, can I? Okay.
It's pretty interesting.
It is interesting. You should check it out. I know you don't want to watch for 4 hours, but at least check out like the first 20-30 minutes where it makes the transitions and whatnot.
I wonder if I could make a cartridge of it.
I would like to play it.
Let's find out. So, what is it called? Just
I think it's called A Link to the Past Super Metroid Randomizer, or maybe Crossover Randomizer or something like that. Hey, remember those bubble sections in some other games?
Yeah.
Not like this.
No. No, it seems a bit different.
Yeah.
Okay, how do we make it happen? How's there not a mod page for it on the ROM Hacks website? How's there not a page on ROM Hacks? How long has this been going on?
Oh, like a week.
Oh,
This just started. Like the one I watched today may have been the first exhibition race for.
Oh, hey. No, this is a GitHub. This is a GitHub page for it.
They said it was available for download, but I didn't hear where they said it was available for download, so.
Okay, here's a thing. Oh dang, this looks like a complicated... Dang. Okay, let's get out. We're out of here. We're out of here.
What?
We're gonna go look elsewhere. The GitHub page looked real complicated.
Oh yeah?
Let's see.
Damn, this is tough, man.
Still some strange glitches, they say.
Seemed to run pretty smoothly in the race that I watched.
Oh well, this is the...
Dude, check this out!
Whoa. Dang. Speedrun much?
Yeah, that's freaking awesome.
I feel, yeah, unfortunately the GitHub is the only place to get it, and it looks real complicated.
Oh yeah, here's a Gradius reference.
A what?
A Gradius? You know, the side-scrolling shmup from the NES?
I'm familiar with it. How's this a reference?
Apparently this is something that you can do in that game.
Oh.
You shoot a bunch of little bubbles that split off and become smaller bubbles. There's another
Seems like
Gradius
the kind of thing you would do.
There's another Gradius reference somewhere too. I don't remember where it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit more. This looks complicated. It's like a complicated process to build the ROM for it.
Oh yeah. What is this? That's definitely a reference to something. That's not Mega Man.
No, that's a Mega Man. I've seen stuff just like that in Mega Man.
Maybe that's another Gradius reference. I don't know. Seems like it would be fitting.
It really looks like a Mega Man creature to me. little Mega Man robot with, with its goofy face.
Here's the devil. Probably not anything like the one you've seen before.
Oh dang! No, it's like it's like Tetris.
Ooh, I wonder what kills him. Let's try Bright. No.
Try try Toad.
Toad? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, he's going into another phase now. I didn't even... Let's try Pharaoh. I'll try Toad, but I'm kind of low on that. So.
I was just joking about Toad. I have a feeling that's probably not it.
Seems like everything does pretty decent damage to him.
Man, he's a Tetris.
Yeah.
It's a Tetris boss.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It's gonna get increasingly difficult for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess he's built you a pretty decent little platform there. Man, what an interesting concept for a boss.
Yeah.
God, there's so much creativity here.
I love this, by the way.
Yeah.
In the in X4, you shoot in one direction.
Yeah.
Or Mega Man 4, sorry, not X4.
In all Mega Man games, you shoot in one direction.
Nah, there are a few multi-directional weapons.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Like your whip in Super Castlevania 4.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to waste a E-tank when I feel pretty confident I could beat this guy without wasting one.
Yeah. What? Well,
I didn't mean confident that I could beat him right then. I don't remember where I save stated last, but I'm fairly certain it wasn't too long ago. So I'm gonna load it so I have my weapons back. Well. Oh no, I'm good. Did it give me a partial refill? It did give me a partial refill because I almost was out of Toad.
oh, how nice.
That is nice. What about Dust? Let's try Dust. Yeah, just totally loving this game, and it's not Dust. I don't think Skull is really a weapon. It's more of a movement thing. Okay. I've got some dive now. I was almost out of it. I don't think he has weakness.
You should Buster only him.
Yeah. Now Buster sucks.
Don't hate on Buster.
The weapons are
The
so much...
traditional Mega Man.
I know, but in this game, the weapons are so much more OP compared to Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why you would be. It would be a legendary playthrough to do a Buster only.
It would be a boring as hell playthrough to do Buster only.
Why?
Because the weapons are so cool. In this game,
challenging
the weapons
and
are
impressive.
so cool. Okay, it's definitely ringed. It is ringed. That's doing the most. That is the most effective.
Man, what a difficult situation you are in here. You do not have much platform going on.
No. Oh, that's a reference to Kracko from Kirby.
Oh yeah.
That's his first form, an eyeball surrounded by little clouds.
I'm familiar with this. I get that reference.
Yep.
The Pokemon.
Get that reference.
The Pokemon sounds.
Yep.
Hilarious. Why?
What is this pattern?
Dang.
Man, I've never had so much fun playing a Mega Man game. It's just, everything about it is awesome. Oh, those are Mega Man 1 enemies. Okay.
This music sounds familiar.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. But I cannot think of what it is.
Okay. I don't know what to do. You don't get on Rush. Oh, okay. Alright. Is it Tetris or something?
Huh?
It sounds like Tetris. No, that's not Tetris.
No, it's too exciting.
Yeah.
Are those hamburgers? Are
Um,
those hamburger metars?
maybe. Oh, I forgot I didn't save state after this.
Calm down. So, Jeremy,
Mm-hmm.
you don't play video games in your spare time, do you?
Not much, no.
Why? Well, you know, you ever gonna play Nier Automata?
I need to, dude. I've got my PS4 hooked up again.
Oh, you have your TV out?
Yeah.
Is it out all the time now?
Oh, well, it is, but we don't use it.
Well, that's good.
We watched the Star Wars trilogy, and that's about it. And that was half a movie on 6 separate nights.
Yeah. Oh man, have you seen any of the latest Kingdom Hearts 3 footage?
The latest?
Yeah.
As in like Toy Story and whatnot, or is there more?
No, there's just
Since E3?
it's just I've seen so much amazing looking footage
Oh, yeah.
just in the past few days that
All
I've been paying attention to it.
All I know is like the Toy Story. And I didn't save state again. And I don't want to lose lives either. This guy's pretty easy, so.
I'm pretty excited about freaking.
Dude, I am too. I mean, just
Kingdom Hearts.
graphically, it looks amazing. It looks
It does.
incredible.
It looks really good.
I mean, beautiful. And I'm excited to get to play Toy Story. I know you don't care that much about Toy Story, but you know.
I'm just interested in the Pixar properties being in there.
Yeah, I think Monsters Inc., Toy Story, and is that it? There should be WALL-E. There definitely should be a WALL-E stage.
Yeah.
How freaking cool would it be to be like on the desolate Earth and then go up to the Axiom?
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any information about. I don't know if we know all the details about what is what's gonna be in there. You know.
Yeah.
But we know for sure there's gonna be some Pixar.
Yeah.
And that hasn't historically been the case.
No, there's been no Pixar up until now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wonder why. Like, has it been a legal thing with Pixar specifically?
I think it might.
Disney doesn't own Pixar, right?
They do now. They
Okay.
have for years, a long time. They've owned Pixar for.
I wonder if
Like,
we're gonna
close to a
see any
decade,
like
but-
Star Wars or Marvel stuff in it. They could do that.
Yeah, they could, but I hope they don't.
You hope not. You hope not.
Yeah, no, I think that I think Disney original intellectual properties is fine. Don't put Star Wars and Marvel in it, please. Don't do that to me.
I don't think I have a preference necessarily. But,
I do. The whole idea was Disney original properties crossed over with Final Fantasy and Square Enix bullshit.
Oh, okay. But
that was the concept. I don't like the idea
would
of
you consider
taking
Pixar, the old Pixar stuff, to be Disney original property?
Yeah, absolutely. They're Disney movies. You know?
Right.
They are Disney movies.
Sorry, I'm having a lot of trouble here. Because I'm pretty sure this guy is Buster only, and and only at certain points can you hit him.
Oh.
Is it really going to start me all the way back here?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Ass.
But Jeremy, I don't want Star Wars in my Kingdom Hearts. Like,
I didn't say necessarily I want it. I just said I wonder.
I hope not.
If they will.
I hope not. I don't want Star Wars to be in my Star Wars. You know? I'm tired of it.
Yeah. I absolutely love the original trilogy. I don't care much for any of the rest of it that I've seen.
I like The Last Jedi, but not for like Star Wars reasons.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like interesting that they went a totally different direction than you would normally expect with it, and I liked that. Kind of a subversive angle,
right,
with it, and I appreciated that. But you know, aside from that, it's whatever. You get on Rush. Yeah,
no, it didn't work. Remember?
It didn't work the first time, but that was whenever you're facing east.
Yeah.
Now this one's south. One of these rushes is definitely going to take you somewhere.
Yeah, but as of right now, I need to find this guy, don't
I don't know. This Donald Duck guy?
Is that who he is?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm getting the idea that you have to do Charge Buster only on this guy.
Doesn't he look, you know, vaguely Donald Duckish, except for with like big shoulder pads?
He looks like Kara from Mega Man 3, Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy.
It's not my fault that looks like Donald Duck. He doesn't really look like Donald Duck. He looks like one of the you know, DuckTales kids.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Only with some sick spiky shoulder pads.
Gotta get this pattern down. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. I just gotta get his pattern. Oh fuck. Now he's adding
new pattern.
Okay. Remind me to save state when I get across this.
Okay. Didn't you have a save state?
Well, I do, but it's right here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you don't want to waste lives.
Yeah. No, good point. But just remind me to save state when I get across.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, video games. I play those.
Yeah.
How about you?
Not really.
Yeah, no, I don't really play them either. Man, I tell you what, I've been digging.
I get most of my media over here.
Yeah.
Either on our
anime nights or stream night. Do you get most of your food over here too?
Yes, I get a good amount of my food here.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, man, I've been digging. Just digging down there in the basement.
All right.
In the crawl space, and I've developed some serious blisters from digging today.
Me and the kids have just been doing so much stuff. We've just been going places all the time. So,
yeah.
You know.
Well, that's good.
We're spending so much more time like out doing things and less time at home wasting time watching TV.
Just don't, you know, rob your kids of the opportunity to be lazy and sit around in the house and play video games. You know, don't rob them of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm totally gonna rob them of that if I can.
But Jeremy, when are they gonna have to be able to play the Devil May Cry?
Well, when they're older, hopefully.
Yeah, but you know, if you don't let them play video games, then how are they ever gonna play the Devil May Cry?
Yeah.
And then.
I'm thinking they're prerequisites to getting on Rush.
Yeah, but why is
see the flashing directions up there? East and south are good, but north and west are.
Oh, so you probably got bosses to fight over there.
I gotta go through and find all the bosses.
Oh man, this is gonna suck. You. Nice. Well placed save state.
Right. I do like this unlimited thing here though. Oh, nice. Thanks, birds.
No problem. No problem, birds. Say.
Oh, and of course, this is a Mega Man game that doesn't immediately respawn all the freaking enemies every time you step off the screen.
Thanks, birds, for your pattern.
Right. That's a pretty tight jump, actually.
Nice. Oh, stupid birds.
I know. What's up with these birds? Yeah, buy all that stuff.
Well, you're the one who shot them.
I know. I also don't want them to kill me, so I guess it's... Man, save states are great.
They make for a really interesting watch, you know?
Yeah.
Wow, thanks for no health.
For all that weapon energy that I didn't need. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, thanks.
You're really just sucking back the health right now.
Yep. Okay. I can do this. There we go. Now we're in business. Okay, I don't like this weapon.
I mean, the arc on it is pretty not useful.
But it replaced my Mega Buster, so I don't have that. I don't have that anymore.
That really sucks. Can you get it back?
I think each one of these bosses, if I remember correctly, gives you a different Mega Buster replacement.
Mm. So you get your Mega Buster back.
You can choose which one you want. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got it. Because
that
nice.
Sure seemed effective. Now what you got now? Oh,
Some bombs.
Bounds. Well, that's cool. What are these digits?
Hmm?
Okay, you only got one more.
Well,
Presumably.
oh, check that out.
Sweet.
Should I keep that or go for the next one? I think the next one. I think should I keep this or go or take the next weapon?
I don't know what you mean.
I think I have a choice.
How do you choose?
Oh, they drop it on the ground. It drops on the ground and you pick it up.
Well, I don't know.
That one I actually killed him while I was like in his hitbox, so there was really no choice. And I didn't want to keep that one anyway.
Well, I don't know, man. Do you like this one? Or do you want to risk it with another one?
I think I already know what the other one is. I'm pretty sure it's a homing shot.
Which would you prefer to have?
I don't know. Just for the sake of trying it all out, I think I'm gonna get to the next one anyway.
Sounds like a plan.
It seems like there's definitely a boss weakness order here that I just happen to take. It's pretty cool, actually. Mega laser. Hey, man. Okay.
Did he give you anything?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we're done here.
Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah.
That's different.
So this is so now you're fighting Wily?
No, that's Dr. Cossack.
Yeah, but you know. He's just being controlled by Wily.
Right. By the way, I just shot that once. Okay. Yeah, you shoot it once and it just stays on him. That's freaking awesome. I like that.
It's pretty easy. I mean, you're just doing chip damage, but you don't have to do anything.
You just have, avoid him. It's basically your job.
Nice. That seems like a pretty OP weapon to me.
Take a drink of my water here. This definitely is not how the boss battle in the regular Mega Man 4 goes. He just kind of floats around and you shoot him.
Please talk with me.
Without my will. Don't you hold. Oh, okay, don't you hold your thumb. C and W. He just got tired of typing it out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, he had gone with trust in me.
Nice.
You said that the blue robot thing and you helped him, didn't you? That's good. You help him again. How innocent he is, but I am. How long are you depressed, Dr. Cossack?
I'm not your enemy.
Which only you can do, isn't there?
Hey, you know the beaming in and out thing that Mega Man does sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't he just beam right into Wily's? You know, like, what's the point of like going through stages?
I don't know. Don't ask. You're not supposed to think about those.
Yeah,
but
I did just ask. I did think about it and ask.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause it seems like he can just do that whenever he feels like it.
You're not supposed to think about that kind of stuff, man.
Well,
oh man, I thought you were supposed to get to keep that weapon for the rest of the game.
it's too powerful.
Not. Man, how cool would it have
clearly
been if you
too
could,
powerful. Oh sure, it would have been cool, but man, that's OP.
Yeah.
I get the sense that these guys have more health than usual.
Oh yeah, the Joe level. I need to save here. No, I need to save the guy here. No, these guys have regular HP.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like it took a while.
Takes a while. No, they just have a lot of HP in the game.
Man, I think I want to get an NES.
Yeah? I thought you hated NES.
No, I don't hate NES. I just have no interest in NES whatsoever.
Okay.
I think I want to get one for the collection. You know?
Yeah.
Top loader.
You need to have one, and you got everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I don't have a Sega Master System either. I need to get one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, Sega Master System. My favorite 8-bit console. I played it more than I played the NES.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Because we didn't have an NES, but you had a friend who had a Master System.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I also had a friend who had an NES, but we didn't play it very often. Andrew had an NES.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we spent a lot of time over at Veronica's house, so...
No, the thing is, though, like...
played that Master System
when you were
a lot.
playing Master System and NES, the SNES was already well into its prime.
Yeah... No, yeah, when we were playing Master System, the SNES was in its prime. When we were playing NES at Andrew's house,
PlayStation.
the freaking N64 was out, and,
Right.
and I think we had one.
Right.
And he had one too, so yeah, it was, it was just like for the lulz. It was like, yeah, hook up the NES, play Paperboy.
Right?
Oh wait, Paperboy sucks, that's a sucky game.
It's a sucky game, it really is.
Oh, it's just like, oh wait, it's an NES, all the games suck.
Yeah.
That's the realization that I came to.
Man, I gotta say, like, whether you like Mega Man or not, you gotta admit that Mario 3 is one of the best games ever.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
And even Mario 2, even Doki Doki Mario.
Yeah, Doki Doki Mario Literature Club is my favorite. I love Mario 2. It's great. It's a really good game.
Yeah.
I've never played it.
You haven't?
I played it on the Game Boy.
Oh, okay.
I played it at the Game Boy
Well, you got
Advance.
the gist. It's the same.
I played the Game Boy Advance version of it, the Super Mario Advance 2 cartridge that they came out with that had like all 3 NES games on it.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think that Super Mario Advance had like.
No, dude, there were like 4 different Super Mario Advanced, and they sold them separately.
Well, they were multi-game cartridges. There was one that was Super Mario World.
Yeah.
But I think that this first Super Mario Advance was a multi-game cartridge.
Yeah.
That had Mario 1, 2. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I was fairly certain that they sold them all separately as new games.
Well, that's kind of crap.
Yeah, that's what Nintendo was good for. Was recapitalizing on old games.
Super Mario Advance. What did it have in there? Holy crap! You are right. Dang. They really did split these up.
Yeah, as if they were all new games. Super Mario Advance was freaking a 13-year-old game at the time.
Wow. Oh wait, no, they were multi-game.
They were.
Because each one also included Super Mario Bros.
Each one included it?
No, just regular Mario Bros.
Yeah, arcade. Oh, the arcade one.
Yeah, so each one of them had that in there. So Super Mario Advance. Okay, get this. Super Mario Advance was Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah. Oh, right. That's right.
Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2 was Super Mario World. Yoshi's Island was Super Mario Advance 3.
Yeah. The best game. But
and Mario Advance 4 was Super Mario Brothers 3.
I love Yoshi's Island. That's such a good game.
It is a good game. So I had the original Super Mario Advance. Right. And therefore that's the place where I played Mario 2.
Okay.
And it was great. I had a fantastic fun time with it. Mm-hmm. On my old Game Boy Advance regular with no backlight where you couldn't see the game.
It seems like they would have gotten that right after, 12 years of the Game Boy.
Well, and like they released a Game Boy Pocket that had a backlight.
Yeah. But then
when they made the Game Boy Advance, they were like, "Oh, backlight, what's that?"
Yeah,
well, no, actually,
that whole backlight thing didn't really pan out for us. So
turns out we would rather sell worm lights.
Right. That's true. There's no market for worm lights,
right?
If you don't, or if you have a backlight.
Now, okay. To be fair, though, the Game Boy Pocket Lite, which is what they called it, only was available in Japan.
Hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Why is this game so much better than all other Mega Man games?
I don't know.
You can even dash.
What?
Yeah.
Sick.
That's not it, man. It's every one of the Joe enemies' vehicles that they get throughout the series you get to play in.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Man, what a bunch of great ideas.
Man, check this out. You can't really do much in it.
It's just a turret. Awesome. So anyway, my point is, Game Boy Pocket Lite, that was only available in Japan. They never brought it to America.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to sell us worm lights.
Right.
But then when the Game Boy Color came out, they switched to a different LCD type.
Yeah.
That was able to do color, obviously. And I think that the technology for the LCDs in there was not capable of being backlit.
Right.
So that's why they didn't bring out a backlit version of the Game Boy Color or the Game Boy Advance, because they all use the same style of LCD.
Right.
Then the SP came out and they did the front light on it
Right.
Because that was the only way to light it. You know, essentially the Game Boy Advance SP just had a built-in worm light.
Right.
But then the final version of the SP actually had a real, like, TFT LCD that was backlit properly.
Right. Look at this.
Yeah.
What a way to fight the boss.
Seriously. Can you keep this forever?
Yes, you keep this for the rest of the game.
Aw. Well, that's not the case, it turns out.
So check this out. I'm pretty sure this is the other Gradius reference, and it's also a reference to Smithy's factory from Super Mario RPG.
Okay. Speaking of Super Mario RPG, I got a cartridge of Super Mario RPG.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. And I got a Super Famicom cartridge.
Nice.
And I got the English ROM on there.
Okay.
So that's one to add to the list of things to play.
Yeah. Do you want to do that since it's kind of a narrative game?
No. That's not for the
just
stream, just for me, for my personal.
Just for you to play, yeah. You need to play it, man. That game is freaking awesome.
Right now, I'm playing Nier, the original one.
I just went through Super Mario RPG about a year ago, and I think it took me like a week, of maybe 2-hour settings here and there. So probably 10-15 hours to get through it. It's not that long of a game.
I want to play it.
Anyway, Smithy's factory at the end of the game. You fight a lot
spoilers.
Well, I mean,
now I know that there's somebody named Smithy and he has a factory.
You've probably seen
at the end of the game. What?
But,
seen what?
You probably know of him somehow.
No, I don't. I don't know anything about Super. I know literally nothing about Super Mario RPG. The only thing I know about Super Mario RPG is that there's like some extra non-Mario characters, like original characters in there, and I think like you can have Bowser in your party at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Anyway, a lot of the enemies you fight throughout the game in Smithy's factory they come back, like the bosses and whatnot come back, but they're all gray, like they haven't been completed yet.
I see. So like robots?
Yeah, like robot versions of them. Right. They haven't been painted because you're in the factory.
I see.
So that's what this is. I guess Wily's robot factory here.
Nice. Well, paint's the last stage of any kind of production, manufacturing process, so it's clearly not a super high priority whenever you're trying to get these guys rolled right off the line and then into defense mode.
I guess a weapons factory would be a really good place to be the last stop on your journey to fight.
Mm-hmm. Probably has pretty decent defenses available. Yes, come get me at my factory where I manufacture all the enemies that you have been fighting so far.
Yep.
The production lines are open, and we are cranking them out as we speak.
Yep. I do like how many drops there are. The chances of me dying or running out of dive laser are pretty low.
Oh, you missed your chance to get an E-tank right there.
Yep.
That's a shame. You could have used that E-tank for sure.
Yeah. Right about that.
I mean, I can already tell you're not gonna make it.
No, it's not looking good, is it?
Nope, you're never gonna get through here with how few lives you have.
Right, I only have 9 probably. Yeah. And 80 tanks. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, no. I don't know, you never know what this game got up its sleeve, though.
Did I just save state?
I think you did. Well,
I'm gonna do it again.
Why don't you just load it, just and find out?
to find out that I'm back at the section with Rush and all the 4 bosses or whatever.
Yep. Hey, you gotta find out somehow. Am I right?
Yeah. Or I could just save state.
So anyway, yeah, I played a video game today, Jeremy. After digging a bunch down there in the crawl space.
What'd you play?
And being blistered and feeling like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Was super tired. I fired up Nier, the original Nier.
Oh yeah.
On my PS3.
What is that for? PS3.
And I sat down and started playing it, and I think I'm gonna play it for real. You know?
Is it good?
Played an hour or so. I know it sucks. It's garbage.
Really?
It's really nowhere near as good as Nier Automata. Gameplay is just not nearly as tight.
Yeah.
Because Nier Automata has got great, you know, controls and camera and hack and slash and fun times, good times, you know.
Right.
Whereas this game's super clunky and weird. Like the controls are not nearly as.
Oh shit! What the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no.
You're fighting some Death Stars.
Oh good, that's not auto death. Cool. Really clunky.
It's just, you know, it's not developed by as capable of a team of
right.
You know, for making a hack and slash type game. The camera, there is no like lock on.
Oh yeah.
Which is a nightmare to deal with.
This is bad. This is bad. Anyway, what now?
There's no lock on when you're fighting.
Yeah.
So you have to manually control the camera while you're running around fighting enemies, you know?
Oh, okay.
Which makes it extraordinarily difficult.
What is it for? PS3?
Yeah.
What a weird...
It's a very old school kind of camera control system, and feels kind of like a PS2 game, you know, in terms of how advanced they had gotten that stuff sorted out. Although, you know, some PS2 games are even better than that, but you know, the difference is that Platinum Games developed Nier Automata, and this game was developed by just an internal Square Enix team.
Yeah.
Who they make RPGs, man. They make turn-based games. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or they didn't know what they were doing back in 2006 or whatever when that game came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, totally different developers, totally different thing. You know, same director, same writing, all that stuff. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm sure. It's just that it's not going to be nearly as good as Nier Automata to play.
So maybe you should have like played that first.
Well, no. I mean, I think my interest in the franchise is going to be enough to carry me through just fine.
Yeah.
You know. And I think Nier Automata was a perfect place to start because it's so immediately satisfying to play.
Right.
And immediately interest you in the franchise itself.
Okay.
I think it's a great starting point. Even if the old games are harder to play because you know what.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they would be hard to play regardless because I'm used to a higher standard of you know, action game mechanics and whatnot, just from having played newer games, you know.
Right.
So it's always going to be difficult to go back to games like that do have kind of clunky controls and cameras and everything.
Right.
Is there a reason that you loaded state even though you have like a quarter health going into this fight?
I don't know. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Okay. What weapons do I usually use? Dust.
Dive.
Dive. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, man. You might need that. What about Buster?
Right?
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work. I don't ever use Pharaoh, except for the occasional...
What is that? Like, that's just like a spray,
yeah.
Right? Spray pattern. Yeah. It's probably fine.
Okay. gonna go for Toad.
Okay.
Or Drill. I never use Drill.
Yeah, you should have done dive.
Right, so he could have it instead of me.
Yeah.
I think you don't get them back. Or you get them back later.
Yeah, that's why you should have done dive.
Right.
You don't ever use that.
Sure.
You don't need that. It's fine. You won't be needing that.
This, by the way, was called the Dr. Wily
Error.
Dr. Wily Stealing System 0.0,
Wow.
which is what it said in the background.
Man, how did he come up with the title for that? The Dr. Wily naming system.
Yeah. But I have good news, man. I found him. He was searching that for it. Your vital sensor caught a signal. A signal? It must be Wily. Wait,
Must it be?
Sometimes it says Mega Man and sometimes it says Rockman.
Well,
Warping coordinates are...
maybe the game is still partially.
Yeah, no. Sometimes even the initial is M, and sometimes it's R. Like, what you said? No kidding, Rock. I have. What? Okay.
The English translation is clearly not complete.
Yeah. All right. So not your standard. Not your typical boss rush here.
You certainly don't seem to be fighting any bosses.
No. I'm gonna go ahead and find a safe place to save state though. So it's a puzzle to find each boss.
Oh man. What a pain in the ass.
Wow. That's a long way to fall. There's Iceman's head. What is that? The mapping unit. Oh, why map?
It'll help you navigate Wily's labyrinth. It's fine.
Yeah, I definitely have lost those weapons, so I hope I didn't really need one of them. Man.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
You know, dive laser is the only weapon that any boss is weak to, and
right.
They're all weak to it. So
that's true.
I think he'll be fine. Certainly does simplify things.
Yep.
For you.
This must be Toad Man. Oh. That's just a teleporter. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, there's Toad Man. Got it.
Ah, okay, I see. So the capsules just teleport you to the different actual boss doors. So you have to go find them.
Okay, well,
which begs the question.
Toad Man is not weak. Oh, I wonder if Toad Man is weak to Toad. Yes, he is.
Well, that's kind of silly. That he's weak to himself.
That's a throwback to Mega Man 2. I remember that from watching this now. Mega Man 2, Metal Man takes one hit from Metal Blade in the refights.
Ah. You'd think Metal Man would be strong to metal,
right?
Go get that capsule, Jeremy.
Oh, did it not? No.
Jeremy,
I'm not gonna need it again after I beat Drill Man.
you alright? I don't know, man. I don't know how this game works. I wasn't paying attention to what happened whenever you beat the last boss. Did it immediately teleport you back out to the main menu?
Menu. Oh, I should have got that capsule.
You really should have. Certainly would have made it to where that you wouldn't need to go do this again.
I mean, it was like right here.
Yeah. Sure, but you know, it's the principle of the thing. There you go.
Wait a minute. Did that take away my... Okay. I was gonna say, if that took away my Toadman kill, I don't know how this is gonna work.
You're gonna have to go kill Toadman again. That's how that would work. Easy. You have to kill all the bosses. That's the rule of this particular game's boss rush. You gotta kill all the bosses on one life.
Right.
If you die, you gotta start over. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes, that would be a blast. Damn. I think I did better last time. when I actually fought him in the Oh, you get him back as you fight the bosses again.
That makes sense.
Yeah, cool.
That makes sense.
Didn't actually need to go in there.
Why don't you check the mapping unit?
Okay,
so I'm sure that there's some stuff up there.
Yeah. I'll drop down 2 more screens there. 3 more screens. There is stuff over there.
Fallon.
Dive man's area, probably.
Seems appropriate.
Oh, I don't want to fight him again. He was a pain in the ass to fight.
Might as well get it over with. Did you have dive laser last time, though?
Well, I mean, it's not real effective against him. Okay. Let's see. Drill.
What about Toad?
I'm gonna try that. I mean, it hurts him. I forget about the ridiculous amount of iframes. Yeah, I mean, even when I intuitively think I've waited longer than long enough, it's still. Yeah, I'm gonna do this better. I'm gonna do it better.
Toad actually seems pretty effective against him.
It is pretty effective. Shit. Ah, the iframes are such a bullshit. He's not going in desperation mode.
Oh, ring is effective too.
Yeah.
Actually, ring is probably what you're supposed to do.
Okay, I'm gonna do that again because I don't want to waste that E-tank.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, that's definitely the weapon to use against him. Okay.
You want to save state?
It's up here.
Arrow in it? No. Yes?
Maybe? Go away, damn it. Shit. I want to farm for some health here. This Get the fuck out of here.
Looks like you're farming for some getting killed here. Warp sensor.
Now I can see where the disturbed zone are.
That's nice. That's a nice feature.
Has more feature.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Press select to use. What?
Oh, did you see that? I moved down a screen. So there's some tricky stuff going on here. Okay, now let me go a different direction. Let me see if I can do this without using that. Okay. Go to the left. Go left turn.
Feel like we're in someone's stage area.
I don't know. Oh, Ringman. Whoa. He doesn't do that in Mega Man 4. Oh, why drop me in the mini boss room? That's just annoying.
Could be a pain.
Yeah. Shit!
Yeah, you gotta be careful about that, man. You gotta...
Fuck it. I'm just gonna take a lot of freaking, just a ton of...
What a nightmare.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. Here.
Yeah, battling your way out of there. You don't need that kind of stress in your life.
No. Oh yeah. Remember he took how much of a dive he took to dive later?
Mm-hmm. They all do.
Yeah. Alright.
Remember Pharaoh Man?
Huh?
Remember Pharaoh Man?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pharaoh Man seriously takes a hit.
Yep, you really annihilated him.
Where am I? Ring is pretty underrated by me.
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking awesome weapon too.
Well, that's good.
And it also like brings the drops to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a cool feature. I like that feature.
Yeah, I don't know where I am, but I haven't been here yet. This map is huge. It might cover the entire thing. Oh, now we're back here. Okay. I'm gonna go left 2 more, or go back 2, and go down.
Okay. This appears to be someone's area.
That's what it could be. Oh, this is bright. I wonder what his weapon is.
We should go get in this capsule. Yeah. Yay.
Nope.
Well, never mind. Just save state. Or don't.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let's see. What did we not... We haven't used dive on anybody, have we?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's not that for sure. Really? Oh, it's real.
Yeah, right, man.
Oh!
It's fancy.
They don't go into desperation mode because they're always in desperation mode.
Man, what a great... Yeah, I guess Dive Man was doing his crazy...
Yeah.
Which was only the desperation mode thing.
Oh, hey, it worked anyway, even though I didn't get in it.
Well, that's because you didn't die.
Right. No, I'm just saying,
You
like,
died,
it activated the capsule regardless.
Oh. I don't think this game's hardcore enough. I think they should not...
on easy mode.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I knew how hardcore the game was. I wasn't gonna do that on stream.
I was gonna say I think they should not give you your health back after you've beaten the boss.
Oh right. That probably on hard mode. It is.
And I think they should require you to beat the boss rush in one go.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't like that, regardless of how hardcore you want to be.
I just feel like that would make the game more intense, more MLG pro gamer.
Yeah.
You know, levels of impressive. You know.
Right.
Don't you like to be impressed by things whenever you see people do good?
Yeah.
And it's something that you couldn't possibly accomplish, so you can just sit there and be like, well, I won't ever beat this game.
Right. No, I don't like games that won't ever be beaten. I like games that have a difficulty level that you can change to be MLG Pro if you decide to be.
I don't know, that seems like quitter talk to me.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care enough about it to matter. So.
Man, that's how I feel about a game I have over there from my PS4 called Neo.
Yeah. Called what?
Neo.
Yeah.
It is unbelievably hard. I cannot deal with it. I am not good enough.
Yeah.
It's like Dark Souls, only more hardcore.
More hardcore than Dark Souls, huh?
It's ridiculous.
I don't remember what kills him.
It's one of those things where I was like, well, not right now, you know?
Right.
I played it for... I played the first level. Played the first level for about 8 hours.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, this is not... I'm not... Nope.
Yeah.
After spending 2 days, like, getting home from work and playing the game and playing the first level.
Yeah.
For 2 days. Well, that's not true. There's like an introductory level that I did get through, and then the first like real level though of the game, I played for like probably 8 hours. And I was just like, I can't commit to this right now.
Right.
Like, do I believe that I could learn it and be good enough at the game to beat it? Probably. I could probably learn it, but man, the time sink that it would be learning all the ins and outs of the combat and everything to be able to actually beat it.
What type of game is it?
It's a Dark Souls type game. You know?
So it's like a 3D hack and slash.
Running around, a sword, you get killed, one hit killed by literally everything.
Oh yeah.
No matter how heavy and tough the armor is, you still get one hit killed by every enemy. It's one of those games where you have to have absolute precision. Which I love. I love that kind of game. You know, the demanding more of you than anything else would.
Right.
Is something that I find awesome. But I just do not have the level of commitment required right now to even try to dig into that game.
Right.
I'd like to do the Dark Souls series.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, at the very least, if I can get through one of them, I should be able to get through all three.
Right. I can do this, man.
Plus, I want to play Bloodborne. That's the one I really want to play.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it so much. I want to be on that train. You know?
Which one is that?
It's the PS4.
Is that a new,
not Dark
the
Souls.
newest one?
No,
That's
Dark Souls 3 is the newest one.
Not Dark Souls.
It's not Dark Souls. It's the not Dark Souls of the series.
Okay.
It literally is Dark Souls, but it's not in the Dark Souls universe.
Oh, okay. Same creator, though.
Yeah, it's From Software. Same creator, same director. They were just like, hey guys, we're gonna make a game in a different universe from Dark Souls. And they did that, and it was called Bloodborne, and it was awesome looking, and I watched playthroughs and stuff of a lot of it, and I want to play it so bad. Yeah. Because it looks hardcore. But, you know, just haven't.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go left, down. These are the bosses that are left now.
Convenient.
Actually, you know, I can use these teleporters maybe to my advantage. No, not gonna help me.
I just wish they would make a Metal Gear Rising 2. That's the game I need in my life.
Yeah.
Another Metal Gear Rising game. Oof. That would be a day one purchase for me.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that game so much. If they ever make a sequel, oof. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Unfortunately, they won't, because Konami doesn't make games anymore. So.
Oh. Do they really not?
No.
Wow.
No, it was a big deal like 2 years ago. Metal Gear Solid 5 was released, and that was it.
Wow.
Konami now, the only games they make now are like shitty mobile games that are just cash in. Oh, this looks good. This looks promising. Is the cartridge dirty?
I don't know. Are you okay? Are you roll's copy? Stop beating. What else should do? But oh boy. Oh, this is scaring me. Okay. I'm Luke Skywalker. I've come to rescue you. I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Old Ben Kenobi.
I don't like this though. It takes you too widely. Do your best, Rock. Okay. Oh, good.
Kidnapping, creating roles copy.
Right.
What? Like that just happened? Like, okay. I suppose that did happen.
Yep.
But he seems like that he really was just very accepting of the concept.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah. So Konami, they don't make games anymore. They make shitty mobile games and stuff like, and then they make pachinko machines of their formerly original IPs.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. And everyone hates Konami now.
Yeah.
Like for the last couple of years, the thing, like the only notable thing about Konami, you know, that you'd ever see about Konami is people talking about how shitty Konami is. And then the big hashtag of like 2016 was hashtag fuck Konami.
Nice.
Because Konami is a big giant investment company, actually.
Right.
They just had a entertainment wing that did video games and stuff, and they just decided to get out of the video game business, but they did it in the most graceless way possible. Yeah. And pissed everyone off. It was bad. Poorly handled. PR disaster is what it was. They basically were like, okay, well, hey, Hideo Kojima, I know Metal Gear Solid 5 is not done, but we're gonna release it. And he was like, well, but it's not done. And they're like, yeah, but we're just gonna release it though. Awesome. And he's like, okay. And so he left the company. Yeah. Like, before Metal Gear Solid 5 was done. Wow. Like, Hideo Kojima left the company, and they kept him. They kept him on as an independent contractor for the last like 6 months of the game, so that they could get it finished to a point that they could actually release it as a somewhat complete, like, functional product. Right. And then that was it. Wow. And they haven't made a real game since, except for you know, they still make their PES. Pro Evolution Soccer games, because those sell extremely well, and they don't have to actually develop a game to make those, you know. Right. Because it's the same thing. Because it's the same fucking game as the last year. It's the same game every year, so they don't have to make a game. Right. They just release it again. Yeah. With a new number on it. So yeah, they still do the Pro Evolution Soccer, but that's it. Yeah. Soccer. But everybody hates Konami, so that's it.
What is it with sports video games? Like, just go play sports if you want to play sports.
I mean, sports video games. I don't know. I get it. I think it's kind of. I mean, I don't like them personally, but you know, Not everybody can play sports, Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know, some people suck at sports, but they want to play the game. Like, you know, sports fans. Like, what's up with that? You know, what's that all about?
What?
Right?
Why are there sports fans?
Yeah, you know, sports fans. What's that all about? Well,
Right.
I don't know. I don't understand it, but they exist.
Yeah.
And I can imagine them wanting to play a video game version of the sports team they like.
Right.
You know, be like, oh yeah, this is my team. I'm gonna play as such and such for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play my favorite game. You know,
Madden.
I'm
Madden
gonna play
whatever year.
I'm gonna play as Tom Brady, my favorite football player. You know, playing for my favorite team, the Indianapolis Colts. And
because that's everyone's favorite team.
And I'm gonna be playing for, and he's gonna be playing his.
What? That is a one-hit kill. If you get sucked in by him, you're dead.
Dang.
I don't know which one it was.
You know, you get my point.
Right.
That I completely errantly, you know, referred to Tom Brady as playing for the Indianapolis Colts. But just to piss people off, although no one will ever see this, so why?
Right.
But you know, Peyton Manning of the Denver Broncos, my favorite guy.
Shit. I did it again.
So anyway.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of like. No, I don't like it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't like Madden.
Mm-hmm.
But when I worked at the cell phone repair store,
yeah,
we would fix people's Xboxes and stuff, and you know, of course, they always had a Madden disc in there,
right?
Every time. So you know, I played my fair share of Madden just when testing Xboxes and stuff. And I don't know, like, I can see the appeal of it as a game.
Right.
Like, it's not I mean, it's not really, it's more about, it's more tactical than anything else. It's almost like it's almost a tactics game, because most of, like, the football, specifically football games, is about picking plays and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
picking plays and executing plays and stuff. And that's kind of cool. I don't know about, like, see, basketball, like, is a great example of a sports game that I do not understand why anybody plays basketball video games.
Right.
Because basketball's not fun to play, and also there's, like, no strategy involved in it either.
Right.
It just sucks as a game, and I'm sure soccer is the same way. But football, there's a whole strategy element to it.
Right. With the
plays that you run and stuff. And that's kind of cool. I understand football more than any other sports game.
Right. I do not know what I used to kill him last time. Was it ring?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't remember getting one hit killed by him over and over when I fought him the first time, no.
Well, you know, he wasn't in desperation mode the entire time.
Right. Shit. Let's see. Not that.
Is it not dive laser?
I don't think it is. I thought that was the first thing I tried when I came in here. No. But I mean, he has like no iframe, so I could just spam this.
Yeah, but he gains back health.
Right.
Oh yeah, if he's sucking, he gains health.
Right.
I forgot about that.
I mean, this is working, but not the ideal way.
Man, he gains back so much health too.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's not Pharaoh, it's not Bright, it's not Toad, it's not Skull, it's not Dive. I guess it's Ring. That's just... It's so dangerous because if you have to get so close to him with Ring.
Then maybe it's not ring.
But look, I mean, look how effective
Yeah,
it is,
but you're
though.
getting killed over and over again, so it doesn't matter how effective it is, because you just keep dying. Maybe you should just do dive and get as far away from him as you can, and just take your time with it.
But that's still, like, he recovers so much when you use dive.
Well, maybe you should Buster only him.
Yeah.
How does Buster do? Oh, sweet. One little chip.
And that is extremely hard to avoid because the stupid things that he's sucking in push you toward.
Yep.
No, I can't Buster only him. I'm gonna go for ring. And I'm gonna
You're just gonna keep getting sucked in every time.
I'm gonna load my state.
You gotta be too close to
I'm
it.
gonna go to ring. I'm gonna unpause, make it through this cycle, and then save state. And then I'm just gonna try ring over and over.
When he jumps over, don't shoot him. Just go. Just.
Yeah. But he's not always doing that. That's the.
Well, when he is, you definitely get sucked in. So you might as well play it safe and get away from him.
Yeah, ring
but you can't get all the way
either because I can't get. You can hit him 4 times with dive laser, but then when he starts sucking, it takes one hit to.
Just take it slow. We got all day. We got all night.
Shit. This is a fucking frustrating boss fight.
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Oh my god. That's insane. I have a feeling I'm in for something even more frustrating. I mean, they're just kind of setting me up for it.
No. Jeremy, what gives you that idea? I bet Wily is a total potato.
Yeah. Okay, I'm saving now. Remember what I told you about him? His life.
Oh yeah. He has like 16, or no. Each bar of
not
this
phase.
Each little tick of HP.
This phase is a little different. Oh no, it is. No, it's not. Yeah.
Oh, but you go through his bars in like a second. Amazing.
This is the first phase.
Look at the speed with which you are chomping through that health bar. Too bad you're about to be out of dive laser.
Right.
Well, there goes. That's it. That's the end of the game.
Is my next best choice, right? Rapid fire.
Seems that way. Seems to be quite effective. Oh, it's gone down to little dots now.
Okay. Let's see what's next. I mean, that really sucks, but.
You probably need to use an E-tank, I would imagine.
Hate to waste it because I think the next fight is actually harder.
Well, I mean, is it a waste though? Because I can't see you doing much better.
Right. Oh, Pharaoh was pretty sweet. I might do that if I have to do it again. Wow. Shit, man.
Shit, man. Which one was he that? Which one was he in?
Maybe I should have saved dive laser for when I had to, aim at him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Should I load the state?
I don't know. Maybe cycle through the different weapons and see what happens. Who knows? Toad might be the solution here.
Yeah, it does one.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's helping.
Right? And
yeah, that's...
Oh no, I can hit him. That did some damage.
Okay, maybe save dive laser this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pharaoh. Yeah. Pharaoh takes almost a whole life bar every hit.
Nice.
Which is the same as 1 pixel of damage on
right.
any other boss. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't even do that much, but...
Does he not have iframes at all?
Doesn't look like it. I don't know how effective this really is, but I'm really used to saving. Not helpful. Shit. I don't know, man. Well, since Dive Laser didn't do anything, I'm gonna use it on this one. Right. I was gonna say look up a walkthrough, there probably isn't one.
Yeah. I don't know, game facts. Game facts is always good for a...
Yeah, they're always good for a ROM hack.
You know, like some guy wrote up a text document that has like really elaborate ASCII like artwork of the logo of the game,
right?
You know, built into it. Right. Like, when was this made? In like 1997?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, for a game that came out in
2014,
right? Every GameFAQs walkthrough feels like it came from 1997.
I'm doing so much better this time. I'm getting this pattern down a little bit better.
You pretty much just jump and shoot.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
This is just a pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna save state after the battle starts, so I don't wait for this every time.
Yeah, that's a waste of our time. That's a speed running strat right there to save state.
Right, because you know when speed running, fighting the boss over and over is definitely something that you do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't be expected to beat him like your first try, you know?
Right.
Don't be ridiculous. Just because you speed run doesn't mean that you're good at game.
Right. So what have we not tried? We haven't
tried,
Huh?
No, we did, you know, Bright actually seems pretty effective if you can hit him with it.
Right. I have to hit him right at the top of Rush's arc, you know. Okay, it is doing damage. Shit! Remind me to save state after the first phase.
Okay.
Because
you've gotten to the point where you're not using an E-tank in the first phase, so... How many phases does he have?
3, I think.
Okay. Oh yeah, save state.
Okay. We determined Bright was probably the best option.
It seems to be doing several bits of damage if
I can
you hit him, but
yeah.
you gotta actually hit him, which seems to be the... I guess his hitbox is what? Just
the dot, I think. Just that little green dot. Okay, I can do this if it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Watch my health. Tell me when I'm getting low.
You got 1. You have 1 health.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that low enough?
Yeah. That one I want to know. That cancels his big attack. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is tight timing on that. I'm hitting him there.
Yep.
I'm glad those only do 1 pixel of damage.
You got. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to wing this. Wing maybe?
So Brightman's weapon is definitely the right one.
Yeah.
Cause reasons.
Right.
What the fuck?
Oh, thanks for the E-tank. I appreciate that.
Get ready. Nice.
I really wish there was a weapon fill up here. Well.
Yeah, well, that would be convenient, wouldn't it?
Oh, there's more.
What is this?
Cut Man and Elect Man together, apparently. Well, good thing I just have to do this.
Yeah. Seems a little bit potato-ish.
Yeah. I need weapon energy. Oh yeah. There's hidden stuff. There's B. Hey B. What up, bro? Okay, we're looking pretty good on weapon energy now.
Who are these guys?
Wait,
Woodman.
Woodman. Okay. That's it or not. Not it. What I should have done is save state before he could use.
I think that's it right there.
This is not a good weapon for these guys. We don't want to waste dive, but it's kind of like what you need to use, so.
Yeah. It's the weapon that you use for this game.
The weapon you use. Gemini Man and Needle Man. Oh, yeah, definitely the weapon you need to use all the time.
Man, so many boss rushes.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I don't have Rush anymore because he just got kidnapped. I was gonna use Rush Cannon. Yeah, that's what I want.
Why don't you get that last life? Man, this is pure bullet hell.
Yeah. Watch my health, okay. Oh, green is as effective on him.
Seems to be doing some damage.
You know, it looks like bullet hell, but I'm really not getting hit by just tons of the shots. Should I go ahead and... yeah.
This is the last phase, right?
I don't know. Nope, that was just his first life bar.
Oh, okay.
I'm not losing to him, so I'm gonna bust around me the rest of it if I have to. So once you get hit, it cancels all the rest of the bullets on the screen. That's one thing. Shit, this is... I don't know what I think about this. It's so big. It cancels his shot. That's it for that. I drill. I like how many weapons are multi-directional.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Although
you might want to use a new
hitting him with them is a problem sometimes. Yeah, I guess I'm down to Buster.
Does Bright not work?
Oh, I don't know, maybe, but it's not multi-directional, so it wasn't.
No, but you spend a lot of time.
Wow, there it is. Mega Man 4 minus Infinity. No, it's not. You know what this is a reference to?
This is Metroid, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's Contra.
Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know anything about Contra.
Oh, do you not?
No.
The last stage of Contra is like inside of the alien.
I've legit never played Contra at all. I played Contra 3.
Yeah.
And by that I mean, you know, the first level or two before giving up.
No way. Where did I save state? At the beginning of this talk.
What's that? Did you do that one last time?
No.
I don't remember that. Oh shit. You're not dodging that.
Nope.
You have one.
See, they're not, like, it looks like a lot of bullet hell, but really, like, the attacks are not undodgeable.
How many health bars does he have? Does he just have 2?
Yeah.
Defeat Wily. Die on some spikes.
Right.
You know, basic Mega Man stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the end of the game or not.
I think it'd be hilarious if you did, in fact, win the game, but there's still a stage after that that you have to get it there that you can die on.
I think that's what's happening right now.
Either that or there's some final form Wily.
I think I'm about to bust. Oh no, I'm gonna die of that. You just have to be on the right side of that. You guys have a multi-directional weapon about now. You can be a bitch and stay in the air. Ah! Cycle is timed. I think he's jumping when I shoot, actually. I was gonna say it's timed exactly as...
You have one, yeah. Man, you're not doing nearly as good this time.
No, I don't know what I did last time.
You did Bright Man's weapon?
That was the last hit.
And it was super effective.
Because it was the last hit, bro.
It was super effective. It killed him in one hit.
Right, because it was the last hit.
Like, I'm just telling it how I saw it, man.
I'm just gonna go on faith that this is the last form. And then I don't have any more to do after I get through Contra. Fuck charging.
Yeah, you're just wasting your time there.
Yeah, no, yeah, charging is definitely a waste of time.
Okay. Save state here, please. Create a new state.
Okay.
Just in case this is a huge mistake to save here.
Yeah. Okay. Speed running my way through is not the way to go. Damn! That is a tight jump.
The damage boosting is definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Definitely the way to go.
Right.
It is the strat.
Oh, when you do it right.
Right. Timing is important.
I thought I could catch that on the way down. Over here, bobber. Shit. Still tight timing, because my iframes on this game are freaking nothing compared to a standard Mega Man game.
Dang, I would have thought you would have been in iframes from that, but...
Well, that, I forgot the spike freezing there. Shit!
What happened there?
I just ran out of health.
Oh. suppose you can only damage boost as long as you have health.
Right. I'm gonna use this E-tank and then die on this fight, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Nice.
Dang, you only have 3 E-tanks left.
Yeah, I really hope there's not a boss after this. Wow, I really thought I was done with the game.
No, this is some Kaizo bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you kill this enemy?
Because of that.
Yeah, but you're just sitting here burning through health.
I know.
That you don't have much of.
Right.
Seems like kind of a waste.
I know, but if I get hit by him one time in the course of trying to kill him, then I've just effectively done the same as damage routine through him, so that was my whole reason. Like that. I was holding the right button. I was holding the arrow key. Shit. Hold on. No. Fuck you. Oh, jumping over him is a strat. I just assumed there were spikes or something that would kill me up there. All these enemies have like 1,000,000 health. Oh shit! I thought I was dead! Remind me when I get in that water to save. Okay. Remember that.
If you ever get to the water.
Yeah. Seems like a good save state point.
Might as well just save state right here.
At least those only take like 1 HP, I think. Yeah.
Okay, save state again.
This really is like Kaizo Mega Man. Everything just destroys you. Oh, I remember how this game ends. With another Kirby reference. This guy really liked Kirby.
Don't we all?
Yeah. I hope this is the last E-tank I need to use. I only have one more. I had my finger on the start button. Dude, that's bullshit, by the way. Where it starts you back every time.
Yeah.
It starts you back before Wily every time.
Go through the door. Go through the door. And see if it actually is gonna make you fight Wily. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I didn't think.
Okay, it starts you back here. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
But not ideal.
No, definitely not.
But with that in mind, you did in fact fight him a second time and do a much worse job when you didn't have to.
You're right about that.
Because you jumped into the state to load in the state too quickly. I was like, as you were loading the state, I was like, go through the door and see if it makes you find him again. But then you loaded the state too quick, and I was like, okay,
well, I just assumed, which I shouldn't have, because this game has already showed me before that it didn't make me refight somebody.
Oh, beat.
Yeah, beat, but I took a lot of damage, so I'm gonna, if I have to do that again, then... Well, what is this job?
It's the one where beat saves you over and over again until you die.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this with losing as little health as possible. You know, I have a balloon.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have a balloon, don't you?
I indeed have a balloon.
You have balance.
What are you doing, balloon? What are you doing? Okay.
The balloon's like, I need to get through this door, not you. This sure seems like another boss fight to me. You want to farm these guys for weapon energy?
Think this is it. No, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Some weird shit.
Fighting little mini versions of this?
Yep.
What? And you're Buster only.
Yeah.
Right now.
Because they are my weapons.
Right.
Like. Yeah, and sometimes he's Proto Man and sometimes he's Blues. Okay, here's a Super Metroid reference, if you get it.
No, I don't get any references.
Okay. That's the Hyper Beam you get from the baby Metroid at the end of Super Metroid.
I've never seen the end of Super Metroid.
Oh, okay.
Because you've never beaten it.
I have too. I've beaten it on stream.
I've been there.
It was the third time we played through it. I'm almost certain. Let's go back and watch.
I do not think you ever beat it. I think you gave up on it several times.
No, I'm fairly certain I ended up beating it. Go back and look at our stream.
Let's go find out.
Alright, well don't do that yet. Hold on. So here's the reference to Kirby. This is at the end of Revenge of Meta Knight on the Kirby Superstar 8. Even the same music and everything. And the timer. Oh, didn't realize that I could. Yeah, this is tough.
You got an E-tank?
You can't pause.
Oh, dang.
There's no way to avoid that hit. You just bounce straight into those spikes.
This is just like Donkey Kong Country minecart riding.
Yeah, that was good. Fuck! How did I end up? I ended up there. I didn't realize I wasn't coming back down. Why are the spikes green now? Do they look different to you?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, they were red, now they're green. That's one way to get through.
That's pretty good.
I don't feel like I'm taking as much damage now. Is this like easy mode? Is that what it is? The
Maybe.
green spikes are easy mode?
Maybe they decided that you weren't gonna get through the game.
I'm pretty sure the green spikes are easy mode.
Yeah, you're just bouncing around on them like it's no big deal.
Yeah. Nice. There it is, man. That's Rockman 4 minus infinity.
Mega Man should pull out an actual gun and shoot Wily.
Right.
That would be fun.
So what do you think overall?
That was awesome. It's probably the best Mega Man game I've ever seen you
And
play.
I gotta say, for easy mode, that last stage was not easy.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Look,
It's what it is,
there
man.
I am on Mother Brain. If I get to Mother Brain, I do not finish the
Yeah,
game.
you did. You got it. You got it.
I
You did
remember
beat
beating it on stream.
it. I just remember you not beating it so many times.
Oh yeah,
that
I mean that's absolutely happened, but I remember beating it on stream.
that was the second. That was the second stream we did.
the second stream we did.
That was the second stream we did on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, because prior to that we were doing
Let's Plays, right?
we were doing Let's Plays.
First stream we did was Mega Man X2, right?
Actually, no, that's not the first stream we did on YouTube. That was before we started streaming to YouTube.
Oh,
That was back when we were just doing
Uploading
streaming to
it.
Twitch and then uploading to YouTube
Yeah.
later. Yeah, life is much easier now.
man, we've done so much in the past year.
Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming for 10 months.
Yeah, and we were doing Let's Plays for what?
Well, none of the
5
Let's
months,
Plays
4
ever
months?
came out, so...
Right, yeah, but we were doing them. We were doing them
we
for
were doing
ourselves.
them in secret.
We were secretly doing that.
And they'll always be secret Let's Plays unless I ever
Oh,
get
come
around
on,
to...
just upload them one day. Just if you got some extra time, just upload the Let's Plays.
Yeah, I'll never have extra
All of our
time.
friends, all of our fans are gonna want to see where we came from.
We'll see, we'll see. I
Our
probably won't ever have extra time, though.
Our humble
because-
beginnings of playing Chrono Trigger and me falling asleep in the chair while you're playing Chrono Trigger.
Like how Mega Man just kind of like sighs and like, well,
Yeah, that happened
it's
again.
par for the course.
Right.
Yeah. Well, hey, that was ended up taking up like a long time.
Yeah, so that was a full stream. Just the
Yeah,
Wily
just doing
stages.
that, the Wily stages. Yeah,
Wow.
that was a whole game.
Well, I mean, honestly, the Wily stages are just head and shoulders above the difficulty level of the rest of the game.
Right.
Oh, it tells my wins and losses.
Nice.
Let's see here.
This is accurate because we didn't use save states at all.
Right, yeah. Look. Yeah, no wins, 1 losses, and a draw. It even picked up when I died when we swapped finishing blows,
Wow.
but it didn't count. I had to fight him again.
Wow. Pharaoh Man. What's his description?
Archaeology.
Archaeology robot. Okay. Okay.
I didn't lose against him, not even once.
Right.
I didn't lose against him even once, for sure. Just dive lasered him.
Hey, man. Battle purpose robot. Okay. Whatever. Dustman. Cleaning robot. For
Yeah.
sure.
Waste disposal robot, I'm gonna say. Waste
compression
compression robot.
Okay.
And I definitely lost against him. How did I have 3 wins against him? How is that even possible? How is it possible that I had 3 wins against him? You only fought him twice.
You had 2 wins.
I could have sworn it said
2
3
wins, 2
wins,
losses.
2 losses.
It did. He won 3 times.
Oh, okay.
He
oh,
lost
I see,
2
I
times.
see, I see.
Skullman, battle purpose robot. Oh, what the?
Yeah.
Same descriptions. Everybody.
Well, what purpose could Skullman possibly have outside of battle purpose?
I don't know. Autopsy robot, coroner robot. You know, that sort of thing.
Yeah. That's an awkward handshake.
Crime scene investigator.
Are you seeing this awkward handshake?
It's more like a just hands.
Well, they're both using their left hand for one
Just a
thing.
little, just a little hand on hand.
Just hold out your left hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is Kirby music again.
Nice.
So basically, when I said it's a reference to a bunch of other games, basically it's a reference to Kirby, Gradius, and other Mega Man games.
Well, and then
And
also,
Metroid.
well, and also Pokemon,
And Pokemon. Yeah.
and probably a bunch of other stuff too.
That we don't. Yeah, I mean, every boss or every stage music, I think, is a reference to another game that I just didn't know them.
Right. Fatal glitch report.
Huh?
I'm just reading the different staff titles.
Oh.
Translate reserved. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? He did a pretty decent job. I got it. Like, I understood.
Hey, you got all your stats too.
Tailwind? What's a tailwind? Tailwinds? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
Humans. Thinking there was a translation issue here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what it could be. Because it's telling the number, or the time, that you spent in the stage. Maybe deaths? Maybe? Deaths during the sky? Or
Could be.
The sky, how many you can read the sky. Deaths during the stage?
Could be. Wow. Well, that was a good mod. What's the next one playing? Burst Chaser, Air Slider.
Wily level 1 fatal miscalculation. Burst Chaser Air Slider, I think is what it's called.
Okay. Is it good?
I don't know. Like, I've seen it played, and it looks fun. Not near to the extent as this.
Okay.
It's just a more, like, high-speed version of Mega Man 4.
Okay.
It's the same game, though. So, I don't know. We'll give it a try. If it's not super fun, we might cut it short and jump over to...
Mega Man Network.
Yeah, Battle
Connection.
Network, or Network Connection. You gotta remind me to bring that, too.
Yeah, yeah.
If I call you, or if I see you on Sunday night, remind me to bring it. Because I will forget. Alright, so that's it. I don't think there's anything after this. These are just the names of the enemies, I think.
Cool. Well, hey, thanks for joining us for another one of our exciting streams.
Yeah.
Join us next week where we play Mega Man 4, Rockman 4, maybe, I don't know,
Yeah.
Burst Chaser Air Slider,
Yeah.
and I don't know, maybe Mega Man Network Connection, Battle Network,
Hey,
Network,
why don't you look into seeing if you can find
Internet.
Mega Man X Corrupted? If it's finished, or if there's maybe a beta version that can be played.
Okay, but I thought you said that it's like been in development for 20 years and is still not even remotely finished.
Yeah, it is, but maybe there's a beta that you can play.
Well, let's find out.
Or an alpha, maybe.
Well, that's not what I wanted to find. Mega Man X Corrupted. Oh, beta testing is happening.
Yeah? Does that mean we can play it in beta?
Possibly.
That'd be cool. You know what's crazy? He's been working on this for so long, and he's still working on it. Like, it's not a dead project. He's actually still putting effort into making this game. I mean, it looks cool, man.
Yeah, I'll have to do some more research on this, but I mean, it claims to be in beta of some sort.
Yeah.
So,
all right,
yeah,
guys.
we'll see about that.
Yeah.
I would really like to stop playing Mega Man games though, so that we can actually play. So I can play some games.
Yeah. Well, just something Caleb and I talked about last week. We may take a break from the regularly scheduled stream and go to a more free-form stream schedule, meaning whenever we can, for the summer at least. So, kind of just look out for us to be streaming whenever.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
Yep. All right.
Maybe Mondays.
Yeah.
At the normal time.
Probably is what's gonna happen is probably Mondays if I don't have a job. Then I'll come over here and play in the daytime because I'll have something I have to do that. Yeah. All right. See you guys next week.
It says there's more.
Oh. Apparently there's more to the game. I don't think we'll be exploring that on stream.
Maybe there's a new Game Plus mode.
Special mode. Oh.
Oh. Neat.
Huh. It's like the Kirby, it's like the Kirby arena. I don't know what those are. Okay. Huh. Oh, he's a little more intense this time. Do I have weapons? I have all the weapons. What was the one that beat him?
I don't remember.
This. Shit.
Desperation mode.
Yeah, you get one life.
Well, that's pretty cute. We're not gonna sit here and play this though. We're done.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. We'll see you maybe next week.
Next
week
week
is still gonna
for
be
sure next week.
But then after that, who knows?
Yep.
So you may never see us again. So thanks for watching all this time. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
And hopefully we see you again.